Hi guys, this is Lunch Money from 404 Games Not Found. I'm looking at a new game here today for our 404 Games We Found series. It's called Don't Starve. This game is currently in beta, so it could be a little bit buggy, and I will apologise now. I've got a little bit of a cold, so if I cough during this video, I am sorry. It's available on Steam at the moment. It's actually been 20% off for a little while now, so it's only about £9. But if you do buy that, it comes with a gift code as well, so it's 2 copies for £9. You can send one to a friend. I sent mine to Sendude. You might have a look at it later, possibly upload some of his own playthrough. So we'll just get started. When you start a new game, you can create a new world, and that'll just create a brand new world from scratch, which is what we're going to do today. And when you die, it is permanent if you lose everything, but you can go back to the same world you created and start again in that world, which, you know, means you'll know where the best stuff is at the start, sort of thing. But anyway, we'll jump straight into it. There's a couple playable characters. I think is it 5 or 6? I think there's 5 playable characters. We're just going to play with the gentleman scientist Wilson at the moment, who is your main protagonist of the story, and we'll get right in. So just generating world. This game is harsh, by the way. The idea that when it tells you not to starve, it is hard not to starve. I mean, as you get a little bit further through the game, it can get a bit easier, but at the start, I nearly starved so many times in my first couple of days on my first attempt in this game. So this is just a bit of a first look and a bit of a just showing you how to do it. Oh, they've made that's. So they have changed a couple of little things. For a start, this little bar down here, last time I played, had only had about 5 on it, and you could pull it up and bring it back down. Meaning, now they've got one big inventory. I think that's a lot better in my opinion. It means less toggling around. So, there's 2 purposes in this game, really. Don't starve being the primary one, obvious, given from the title, and the other one is survive the night. It's the night is scary. Stuff comes out at night, and stuff hits you at night, and night. It's not like night in most games where you're like, oh, I'll just walk around, I'll keep moving, nothing will catch me. Night is pitch black. When night comes, it is pitch black, and you just cannot see. So this is your crafting tab up here. Oh no, that's a map. Up here, you got your tools and stuff. Now there's 2 ways you can really start this. You could go straight for that axe there, or the way I prefer to do it is, if I find a rock early on, I keep hold of my saplings and flint, which is what you need to craft early on. Because if I find a rock early on, I usually make the pickaxe first, because there's a good chance you're going to get a flint from breaking down a stone. But we'll see. If I haven't found one soon, I'm going to have to make the axe and get some wood. So you've got your basic tools. With this reset, it seems to have refreshed a lot of the things I learned. Oh no, it's just moved some around. There's a backpack now. Sorry, I've been playing this game a little while, and so they put new stuff in, which is really quite cool, actually. There we go, a second piece of flint. Now if we can just find a stone. So it's all about collecting food, really, and surviving. But there's a lot of stuff out there in the wild to get. Like there's beehives, which can give you honey, and then you can, as far as I know, build your own beehives. And then there's pigs out there, which during the night seem to be friendly. I found some, and then as soon as day turned around, they just slapped me silly, and I died. So I don't know how friendly they are. Like I say, I'm quite new to this game myself. I've been really enjoying it, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So I've got quite a bit of flint now, so I'm actually going to make a pickaxe and an axe. So this is your resource slot here. You can just right click to change one you've got, and I'm going to get myself some wood. I must say, I do love the music in this game. Like, because you play it for quite a while, obviously trying to survive for as many days as you can, but it doesn't seem to get repetitive, which is quite nice. Like, I personally myself, I haven't found it get very repetitive, because it's a nice volume. It's just in the background. It's just quite steady. Because the second phase I was talking about is surviving the night. Now this is the tricky one, because to survive the night you need a fire. Now you can make a basic campfire, and you can make a fire pit, which is why I was looking for stone originally, because you need stone to make a fire pit. Fire pits in the long run are better because you can set stuff on fire in this game. I had a torch the first night. The first night I ever played this game, I used a torch, and they burn quickly. Like they burn like 1% every like half a second or something stupid. I'll show you one later. And I I survived the entire night literally holed up in a corner, holding onto a torch, praying it wouldn't go out. And I walked past a tree and the thing set on fire. So that was quite scary. And I was like, okay, as far as I can tell, a fire can do that too, a campfire, if you're too close to things. But the fire pit can't, because it's got the outer ring of stones. So what we're doing here is just collecting some berries. You can eat berries, and you can eat seeds. I've got some there as well. And you can eat carrots as well. You can eat most of these things, but what I will show you is when you've got a fire, you can cook them, and they just give you a little bit more food back. So I'll just quickly talk you through the UI. You've got your clock here, in the top right-hand corner, and then you've got your health, and then you've got your hunger. Now, that hunger seems to go down quite quick, so you're going to want to watch that. I mean, you don't instantly die as soon as it gets to 0, thankfully, or I would have died many times. You just get like a big red flash on your screen, and I'm guessing that you'll die like about 10 seconds or 20 seconds after that. But it gives you warning, because I've got to that point quite a couple of times when I've just not even realised I've been doing something like chopping down a tree, and then suddenly my entire screen flashes red. So we're just getting a bit more wood here. Once you build a fire, because we're getting to that point where I'm going to need to build one soon, you can refuel it, which is quite nice, and you can just refuel it by putting more logs on it, so you want to keep hold of some logs. Do we have enough to build? Yes, we do. We have enough to build a shovel. Shovel is quite useful because it lets you re-grab and replace stuff, so this tree stump here, I can dig that up for like a bit more wood, which is quite nice. But this this sapling here, you might see me collecting these little twigs. I use them for crafting my equipment. I can dig that up now with the shovel, and I get the sapling, which I can replant anywhere I want, and some twigs to make the stuff. So we're getting towards night time here. I'm just going to grab those berries quickly. You've got 3 stages of the day, so you've got like sunset, day, and night. What I'm going to do is do I have enough to do both? Yeah, I do. So I'll make that first. Just going to plant there, and then because I'll show you how dark night is and how terrifying it can be in a second, and I'll show you how quickly these torches burn as well, because it's crazy how quickly they just burn out. Just waiting for night. Night has never seemed to take this long to come. I'm always worried that I won't have enough time in the day, and when I decide to show people how quickly night can come, it's like, I'm just going to take my time. There you go, some more seeds. Birds seem to drop seeds, which is quite nice. Well, here we go, we're going to night now. So as you can see, that just gets pitch black, and that torch, you can just see how quickly it's burning. So we're going to make a really quick fire pit here. And that's just, now that that's away, as long as you stay in the light of the torch, nothing's going to get you. But if you go out into the dark, as soon as you can't see your character, and he says it's so dark, you can get hit by whatever's out there. Right, so you might have seen this little light bulb at the top of the screen. This is, I think it's inspiration, and to get more of that you have to build a science machine, which unfortunately we didn't find a rock to do, so tomorrow morning I'll quickly go find myself a rock and I'll show you how that works. You break stuff down in the science machine to get inspiration, and then you spend inspiration for more tools. Like I've got this hammer here, which lets me deconstruct structures, and to learn that it cost me 50 inspiration. I mean, there are some more expensive ones, like for example these planks here. I think they were actually 50 as well. But the log suit, I think that was 200 inspiration. So there are different prices, and as you can see, you've got stuff here which you can learn more of. The farm plot is still something a bit different to me. I don't want to go straight online every time I get stuck with a game and look. I like to try and explore for a bit, but I am having serious trouble working out how you get manure. Like, if anyone knows, I suppose they could just let me know. I have bumped into a pig, like I said once, which I'm going to guess is where you might get manure from, but it killed me, like, instantly. So I don't know if you get manure by killing a pig, but even so, that would seem really hard because it, like, two-shot me, so even with my wood armor on, it just slapped right through it. So as you can see, this fire's getting a bit low, so we're just going to add a bit more fuel. And while we're here, we might as well cook ourselves some dinner. So I'm just going to replant these saplings here just to create myself some inventory space. They actually take a couple of days to grow. They're not that instantaneous. It's quite evil. I mean, they might grow quicker in a farm plot, like I said, but I've never actually managed to build one. So I'm just going to cook up all these berries because they give more hunger while cooked up. So as you can see, we've gone to 67, 80, now we're back up. There we go, just stay on 99. So we're going to go for a quick wander here and hopefully find a stone. tab is for map, by the way, and as you can see, it it usually shows you. Oh, it must only show you where a fire pit is on the map. It doesn't show you where just a basic fire on the map is. So we're gonna have to try and remember that it's by that bush there. That's always handy. I don't think I've ever gone this long without being able to just find a single rock in this game. Lots of flint. Flint's usually quite rare. I usually have trouble making my first pickaxe because of the flint being rare, and I'm just finding loads of it today. So while we're doing this, I'll just explain some of the things you can do in this game. All these birds and rabbits you see running around, you can actually build traps to catch those, and they're in your survival set here. So you've got a trap, bird trap, and there's a rock. Finally, you can catch them, and they give you meat, and you can cook that and get more food from it. It is a bit of a roundabout way, and it does seem to give an okay amount of food back from it though, for all the effort it requires. No gold from there. It's a bit unfortunate. Let's keep having a bit of a wonder. What is that down there? I will warn you, this change here you can see in the spiky trees, I am scared of going into these because I've walked into them before, and ooh, there's a really weird pond there. These tentacles sort of things, they grow out of the ground, and with wooden armor on, with full endurance, it can break that in 2 hits. So you can only really survive like 3-4 hits from those tops. So I'm assuming like you might be able to get better armor or something like in the game, because there is a second science machine that I talked about. Why can I not find any rocks? I'm gonna stop talking for a second, and if depending on how long it takes me to find this, I might just like use a bit of editing magic to fast forward or something, just because this seems to be hiding itself. Okay, so it's seriously starting to look like we might not find any stones. This is, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. This could just be that I've got really unlucky with my spawn, because it is a fully random generated. But I've decided I'm gonna have to take the plunge and try and walk down to the scary forest area below. And I don't know how to see. I don't, there's like a tell for when these technical things are going to come out of the ground, but I might die doing this. So, but I really need some gold, because I can't do my science machine without it. So, as you can see, instantly a difference. We've now got spiky trees instead of normal trees. There's some reeds there. Oh, we're back into a normal forest. That was like a really thin one. Okay. Oh, and there's a stone. Oh, it's a massive stone. I've never seen a stone that big. Okay, here we go. This has to... First thing that happens is my pickaxe breaks. Okay, let's try that one again. Come on. You've got to have some gold in for me, buddy. Why does this game hate me so? I think this game has decided that it does not want me to succeed today. Gold, right, here we go. Well, now that I've got myself some gold, I'm actually going to set up shop over here. I don't like my original island. I've got to walk for that scary little forest section, and there seems to be no little paths off it. So I'm going to stay over here. I can always run back. So I'm going to make myself a fire pit nice and quick. My official fire pit, because it's going to be my proper homestead. And then I'm going to make myself a science machine, which I've just run out of logs for. Okay, let's try that again. I've got myself an axe at least. I'm doing so great today. There we go. Got ourselves. Pick up that. There we go. Some logs, and just dig that stump out. You always get an extra log for doing this, so it's usually worth doing. And we're going to build a science machine, nice little one here next to our fire pit, when it decides to do it. Here we go. Now you see all these extra tabs open up, and we've got stuff we can make, like papyrus. There's some stuff to do with magic. Ooh, there's a new magic, which is amulet. Protects you from death. That is interesting. What does that require to make? A red gem. I've never seen a red gem. I'm guessing you might get them from rocks. They're really rare. Some cloves. A dapper vest seems to have been added. That's quite interesting. But now, yeah, now that we've got the science machine, we can start doing stuff like this, where we've got a fire, so we'll be okay for the night. I much probably won't need that torch again, so I can just research that torch. And it got me five inspiration, I think they're called. So we're going to get ourselves a couple more logs, so we'll be able to survive for the night. But, well, the entire purpose of this was just to be a short look, and unfortunately I got stuck for 2 whole days trying to find myself some gold to make a science machine to explain how it works. So we might actually leave that off there. I've been playing a lot of this game. I know others have been playing a lot of this game. It is very fun to play, and it's really addictive. You can just get yourself lost in it for days. It's only £9 on Steam, like I said, so it's definitely worth having a look at. And if you buy that, you get an extra copy to give to a friend. So I've given mine to Sendu. He said he might have a look at it, put some stuff up. We might record his first attempt, because I know my first attempt was quite hilarious. Unfortunately, I didn't record it because I didn't think to. But yeah, I've been Lunch Money. This has been 4 games not found for our first look series, and thanks for watching. Bye.